Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, That's Right Homeschool. My name is Mrs. T. Here we are at part 2 of our Brainstorm curriculum series. So today we're going to be talking about our math curriculum choices for my incoming pre-kindergartner and my incoming first grader. And if you haven't seen the first parts video, I will link it down below in the description. And in that video, we talk about our language arts. So here we are now in part 2. I am just going to actually duplicate this. We are going to create our, do our math brainstorming. Now for math, I don't really have specific goals. I know it seems a little bit silly, but I don't really have specific math goals at this point in time. So I'm actually going to remove the goals section because to me, math is kind of math. And we're going to start with our, okay, duplicating is so much easier. All right. Okay, so now we have math here. And we're going to start with our pre-kindergartner. So right now, pre-kindergartner is working on a few things for math. He is working on Saxon Math K. He is working on mathematical reasoning, beginning, so not how you spell beginning, beginning 2, and that is it for him currently. Now these are going to be prereqs for the next steps, both of them, but we are actually going to move him into Matthew C. Primer. So we used Primer with his older brother, and that worked really, really well, and we really did enjoy Primer. So I'm going to go ahead and, how do I do products, Primer? We're going to go ahead and do Matthew C. Primer. So let's go into here, Matthew C. Primer, and let's add that link. Go over here and add this. The other thing that we are going to continue using is mathematical reasoning. So I'm going to go ahead, actually, how do I want to do this? I'm going to scoot this down because after Saxon, one thing I did not do with his brother that I really want to do with child number 2 here is I actually want to start Math with Confidence and Matthew C. Primer at the same time. So Math with Confidence, kindergarten, we're going to have those go at the same time. So when we finish Saxon Math, that will enable us to both start this program, these two programs here. So the other thing that we wanted to continue along is our mathematical reasoning level A, which is what we're using right now with his older brother, and it's so good, you guys. I really, really like these books. So level A, same deal though. I do not want to start level A until Saxon and mathematical reasoning are done. So I'm kind of linking these all together. The idea is both of these programs must be finished. At this rate that we're currently working on, we're going to be finishing mathematical reasoning beginning 2 before we finish Saxon Math K. So we will be doing, kind of taking a little mathematical reasoning break while we go through Saxon Math K. And then once Saxon Math K is done, then we'll move into Matthew C. Math with Confidence, and then mathematical reasoning. And the way that we implement them, we'll go through in another video, but it's, yeah, we'll go through in another video. I'm not even going to go down that rabbit hole right now. So we have Math with Confidence, kindergarten, and then we will have mathematical reasoning A. So we have beginning 2, B, here's A, and we already have this one, which is really nice. So we have it all handy. In fact, we have all this math already handy. So I actually don't need to purchase anything else to support this. So Math with Confidence, we will go into our kindergarten level. Here we go. I'm actually really excited to use Math with Confidence from the get-go. I, again, we just started using it with my current kindergartner, and I really, really do enjoy it. Okay, now let's go back over here. We're going to do our first graders. I'm going to delete this though because it's actually going to be easier to just kind of start a little fresh. Okay, so for first grader, currently working on Matthew C. Primer. He's working on Math with Confidence, kindergarten. And he is working on mathematical reasoning A. Same deal. I kind of want us to have the prereqs be for all of these, so we're not going to start any of this until the previous level has been completed. So Math with Confidence first grade, a Matthew C. Alpha, and then also mathematical reasoning B. And I'm actually going back and forth. You know what, let's actually remove this. I think mathematical reasoning, the way that how slow it takes us to go through it, because we only do one page at a time, I think actually makes a little bit more sense. Where back to pre-kindergarten, Saxon needs to be done before we start Matthew C. Primer and Math with Confidence. But once we finish mathematical reasoning beginning level 2, we're going to go down to that one page a day implementation. So I think it's okay that we just step straight into that and don't have a gap. And same with this. I think it's okay that we don't have a gap. But for these, I want Math with Confidence and Primer both to be done before we move into Matthew C. Alpha and Math with Confidence first grade. So those are going to kind of be dependent upon each other. All right, let's go into here now and just jot this down. Matthew C. Alpha, Math with Confidence first grade, and mathematical, reasoning B. So let's go over here and grab these links real quick. But this is actually a lot faster Brainstorm because we have a math that's working really well. Now there are other resources that we are currently using in our kindergarten year, like Schiller Math at Home, that I'm not even going to take note in here because this is kind of like well, maybe I should take note. Thinking, I don't know. I'm going to just let's do 4. I'm going to do Schiller Learning Math Kit 1. I'm just going to go like this because it kind of relates to both. I'm going to put them in between. Yeah, I'm not really sure where this is going to live, so I need to figure that out. But let's go in here. Let's grab Alpha and paste that. But that is going to be our math. We're going to be Math with Confidence, Matthew C, and mathematical reasoning. And although they'll be at different levels, we're going to have basically the same thing. And I'm not sure what's going to happen with this, but that is going to be our math.